Welcome back to episode number 94 of our Oxygen Not Included All Achievement Run. In our last episode, we completed our petroleum boiler. Now, we need to see if it stays consistent throughout this whole entire process for a while. So we are going to let it run and just kind of not do anything to it and just keep an eye on it for the next couple of cycles. Another thing we're working on is we're getting pepper bread. Or trying to at least get close to being able to make it. So we are going to create a little farm over here in this vicinity for the pincha pepper plants, right? Because you need pincha pepper plants and sleet wheat, which we have growing up here. The sleet wheat is a part of, we've added some of the cooling loop to that area, so that way we can keep this area cold enough to grow the sleet wheat. So if we look at the temperature of the output, yeah, please excuse all the craziness. This is totally ludicrous. I should fix this at some point. Anyways, so the output here is going and it's at negative 70 degrees, right? And then it comes up here, goes up and around, that's at negative 59, comes up here, negative 57, negative 52, and then negative 62 again, and then it just keeps going in a ever living cycle into this area, which is ice, right? And then it comes back down, and then it goes all the way around back into the cycle again. So we're using that to our benefit to keep the sleet wheat area nice and cold. And then we also have some things to fix here. Sorry for driving everybody crazy with the liquid pipe thermosensor in the wrong location. So we're going to put that right there, right next to the input pipe. And then we will add some automation wire as well right here. And that should fix that up nice and tidily. And then we will remove the extra materials before we close this back up again. So that's what's going on over there. We may need to change these two gas pumps, or at least one of them, and turn them into a carbon dioxide filter or something along those lines, because since we have petroleum now, we are going to want to change the rocket to a petroleum engine, because that is going to be a lot better of an option, and I think it gives you the capabilities of using more add-ons on the actual rocket itself. So we're going to work on those kinds of things first, so let's just let it roll and keep going there. Another thing that I would like to do is start working on the other asteroid, getting it up to par, up to speed, and making some extra steel over there if we can, because we need to get blast doors. So if we go here, bunker doors, we want to get the achievement, plus we also want to stop the other area from getting completely annihilated by meteors. I mean, look at this. I mean, it's dropping dirt, which is awesome because dirt is pretty finite in most scenarios. But yeah, that's just kind of what we're looking forward to and what we need to get closer to in the near future here. Chlorine gas, yeah, we don't need that. Let's see, how else are we doing here? Pretty good. Oh yes, one thing that I do need to check on before we do anything crazy, we need to make sure that all of the critters are fine where they are at, right? Because they have changed the way that critters are. See how these are damaged? If they're in a temperature that they cannot grow in, they will steadily take damage. So we want them to keep their happiness up. We don't want anything to happen to them, right? So we need to keep an eye on all of our different farms that we have. That way nobody takes any extra damage for any reason. Okay, we got 8 in here. Those look groomed and happy. Good, good, good. Alright. These pup princes, yeah, they're pretty cramped. We don't need this many. That's for sure. Give us some extra barbecue. Alright, how's this crude oil doing? Alright, so one of the requests that I had was to look at how... We're going to look at the temperature in 2 forms. We're going to look at the petroleum temperature coming out of the boiler, and we're going to look at the crude oil going up and around in the opposite direction. So first, let's look here. It comes out at about 400 degrees, which is where the crude oil turns directly into petroleum, right? And then if we look at this first row, at the petroleum, it drops about 73 almost degrees Celsius from this point to this point, right? And then up here, the crude oil is at 335 coming out, and then 341 by the time it gets 344.5 degrees. So this heat transfer is going up and down, and we're slowly cooking up the crude oil. Okay, now let's go down here. So the petroleum is at 300.9 degrees Celsius in this square. Let's go all the way over here. It's 290.5, so only 10 degree difference. Right, and I'm sure that it goes up and down a little bit more than that, but right here I don't think is a really big since it's not a really big temperature change. I don't know how necessary these tiles in the center are. So again, this is an experimental build that we've tried, and it is working. So let's move on to the last channel here. So we have 268.3 degrees Celsius. Up here is 297. So I think that it's safe to say the radiant pipes are taking some of that extra heat and going, just providing that extra cooling from the layer above to the layer below. So then when we keep going, okay, 264.2. all the way to the end, it's at 199. No. It's 268.3 for the petroleum. We get to the end, it's at 216.9. Okay, and then we get all the way over here. The petroleum is 186 degrees Celsius, right? So let's look at the crude oil now. So starting here, crude oil is coming in at 66.6 degrees Celsius. In the mini loop we have here, it gets up to 126.6 at the end of the mini coil that we have. Okay, so starting in, going right into the first channel, it's 126.6. Let's go all the way over at the end. That's 232.5 degrees Celsius. We're going to move up. Okay, so from here to here, it's only like a 4 degrees Celsius change. It's not very big, but let's go in the second channel from here all the way over here. So we go from 236 to 277. That's pretty good. 30 degree difference. That's pretty good. And now let's move up on the last channel. 280.1 all the way up to 333 degrees Celsius. So we're at a really good point here, and then when it comes out, right, it drops in this pipe here, or the liquid vent, and then the rest of the heat that's going to heat this up comes directly from the metal tiles. So that is what we have for the heating of the petroleum loop, and hopefully that helps anybody. If you want to recreate this or make it better, please let me know if you do, because again, this is my first attempt of making something like this, and I'm pretty happy with the results. So we're gonna let that roll. Let's move on to our duplicate up in the sky. We have a morale of 30, and for this achievement, all the way at the bottom, under the Spaced Out DLC, we're on cycle number 5 out of 10 to keep the morale above 25. So as long as we keep that morale up and we have enough food and oxygen, we are going to hit this achievement within this episode. Hopefully, I'm really trying to push this so we can get that. Damage overheated. Let's take a look at that really quick. Okay. So right now, what's happening is this is too hot down here because of all of the oil reservoir, or not oil reservoir, the oil wells. Everything's coming out at 80 degrees and it's pretty hot. So, yeah, pretty hot indeed. Wow. I don't think it was that hot before, but I'm okay with that right now. So, our our oil that we're sending over, we have so much that I'm not I'm not worried about running out anytime soon. So, take a look up here, make sure we're doing okay. We added a area on the rocket for manual generation, and it is separated by the mess hall, right? We have a barracks, a luxury barracks, a washroom, and a mess hall. I couldn't get enough of a decoration bonus to turn it into... Well, no, not decoration bonus. I couldn't get a recreation item in here because of how tiny the area is. So, I'm sure there's a way to do it. If we got rid of these extra tiles down here, we probably could have maybe something a little extra, but this is working, so I'm not going to change it until we get our petroleum rocket. So now that that's fixed, let's come up here. Let's change this to a priority of a 9. Get that taken care of. And then we also want to... What else do we want to do? We need steel. Oh my gosh, look at all those eggs. Lots of Paku eggs. Are we cramped? No, we are not cramped. Oh my. No, we need to do if it's above 5. Thank you. Oh my, they sent all of those eggs. That's okay. Pew. Those eggs will drop, and then there'll at least be one inside of the incubator here. We've gotten our research pretty consistently. We're idle right now, which we probably shouldn't be. Let's do this. Let's go down here, and then let's grab all this iron. Yeah. Never hurts to get more materials, so that'll be very helpful. And then we haven't looked at the SPOM in a long time, right? We've just left it alone, and if we look at the temperature over here has gotten very chilly, which is great. This loop with the hydrogen has been fantastic. Why is that one stopping? It's this one right here. Oh. Wait, no. That looks good, but what am I missing here? Okay, there's a lot of carbon dioxide over here. So the problem with, I just wanted to look at it since we haven't looked at it in a while. So what we want to do is allow oxygen to continue to flow consistently, right? And we might be making a little bit too much oxygen, but I would rather have too much than not enough, right? So, all right. Let's see, we need this stuff to be fixed. And then the igneous rock needs to be moved here. We'll put that away over it. We'll put this in the right location, and then Once that's complete, we need to figure out what we want to actually do. Probably want to keep these a little colder on the, what is it here? On the steam turbines. So we're going to throw just a little bit of one radiant pipe like that. And then we will go straight across with igneous rock. One. Yep. And then we'll go down. Where are we going to go with this? I mean, we want to go back into the loop, right? Because it's going to come out here, then it's going to go all the way across. So maybe we do... Yeah, let's do this. So we'll have one going this. Where's the output? Output is this, and then it goes up and over and around. So we go like this and like that. And then we'll do some more. No, don't make that out of sand or obsidian, please. So do 1, 2, and then that'll be great. Perfect. Let's turn that all to 9. I want to be able to use this pretty consistently. Unreachable food. Are you stuck? Yes, you are stuck. We need that food to be done like pronto. I'm sorry, I've said that incorrectly. We need this ladder to be done pronto, so Steve is not stuck. Come on, somebody save him. There we go. This is what happens when you don't put those as the highest priority when you put digging things done. Okay. Steve is hungry. We need to feed Steve. Okay. They'll get to him at some point, hopefully. Alright. Let's do some more of that. Oh, we have a printable. What do we got here? Just some seeds? Okay. Seeds are fine. Let's take a look here. So the temperature is still kind of going up. 193. We're going to need to remember that on the petroleum. 193.1. So yeah, that's pretty consistent. 193.3 is the highest that we see. 193.4. So this is going up. We may need to cool this off even further, but again, I still think this has been super successful. I'm really happy with this. Okay. And again, just a reminder, if you do this setup or a setup that is similar, this liquid pump needs to be in the petroleum. You cannot have it outside of the petroleum or suck up everything that's in here. If you do, it's going to overheat 100% because it has nothing to transfer the heat to. So you need to make sure that it stays inside of the liquid at all times. Okay. Let's see, what else are we doing here? Oh yeah, we could actually 1, 2, 3. Let's not just deconstruct everything. 1, 2, 3, 4. Perfect. Okay, this is overpressured and the natural gas is not too high of a temperature, but it looks okay. Looks good. Let's change this to a 9 as well. I want to get these pinch of pepper plants up and running. That way we can get the everything, like, I want the pepper bread. How are we doing up here? Okay, morale is at 26. Fantastic. Overheated. Okay, so what we want to do now, let's just deconstruct it. I'm tired of hearing it. You've seen it on my feed here. Although we have a bunch of slicksters. Maybe that would be the better idea. Yeah. Deconstruct that. Let's put the slicksters down here. And then they can just go through and just eat all the carbon dioxide. Let me put one of those right there. Because they eat so much carbon dioxide, it's silly. And then I need to figure out a way to get all that crude oil. So maybe... yeah, maybe I do this. I will throw a pneumatic door. And we will throw a mesh tile here. And then... no, we'll just capture it down here. And then it'll go right here. We'll throw some ladders. No. One ladder. And then here will be a liquid pump. We'll do... there we go. Oh wait, no. There we go. Perfect. We'll probably need to turn this into a ladder temporarily. There we go. I didn't mean to do that. Let's make it a 9. Alright. So now we kind of have everything set up the way we want it to. Everything's a 9 over here. And it's not getting done. That's alright. It's okay. We're focusing on this achievement. I think we're safe to speed it up a little bit. How are we doing on the duplicates here? We've got food, right? Let's see. Probably want to make some more lime shell. Or lime out of eggshell. My gosh, lime shell. I hope everybody gets some comedic relief from all the things that I say wrong. Oh, man. See, that's a new one. Body temperature is too high, right? So that is a part of the DLC that I was mentioning earlier. If it gets too high, then they start taking damage. Okay, let's move on back over here. Let's check on the petroleum boiler. We will need to pump this from here elsewhere. So what we're gonna do is make a channel next to these. And then, no, don't make anything yet. It's a lot of granite though. I'm not sure why there's a larva. Oh, it's a regular slickster larva. Okay. Let's put a higher priority on these. And then we want... and how much is this? 77, 78, 79, 80, 81, 82, 83. That's still pretty decently sized. And then what we'll do here, instead of that, we'll put some airflow tiles. And then reclose this off. Perfect. It's just what we needed. Okay, so now instead of 193, we're at 195. So this temperature is going to keep going up and up, I think. I'm not sure if we need to cool down the crude oil more, or what? Like before it comes in. But we just need to keep an eye on this. That's all. Because if it gets too hot, we aren't going to be able to use the pump. Yeah, I don't know if we'll be able to, let's do 1,000. So I want a full square, not a half a square. Yep, okay. Let's check on our rocket guy. Okay, let's look at the oxygen. Okay, oxygen is getting pretty low in there. Yeah, at the bottom there's a lot of carbon dioxide, but that's okay. Where they sleep is up here. Let's see. Morale's pretty high still. How many of these databanks did we do? Well, we got at least 150. Almost 200 databanks? Nice. That's super exciting. Let's look at the summary. How many more do we need? 3 more cycles. I think we can do it. All right. Yeah, let's turn this to a 9, please. Oh, it is on a 9. Okay. They're slowly getting things done. Building entombment outhouse. Oh, it's all the way over there. Okay. So, if we really wanted to, we could probably cool the crude oil more. Because it's 80 degrees in here, right? Freezing point is -40. So, I wonder if we decided to... Let's, we have a whole couple reservoirs full of it. If we decided to take this crude oil and then just bring it in the cold biome. Oh, it is in the cold biome. Okay. So let me do this for a second. Let's go here. And then cut that there. And cut that here. Okay, if we just put a radiant pipe here, and here, and here. Maybe that'll help cool it off just enough from 80 degrees. I mean, it's going to probably ruin this mini cold biome, but we've got the anti-entropy thermal nullifier right here. So if we really needed it back, we could just get it pretty easily. So yeah, I think that this is the route to go. We have phosphorite over here. Let's see. We have 7.5 tons. Okay. So that's easy enough. We can throw a food farm tile. Throw that here. Here, that's going to probably keep that stuff pretty cold. Alright, let's increase the stuff there. Priority. Okay, how are we doing? How are we doing? Where are we at? Okay, so we're at 195, 196. Again, I keep looking at this because I want to monitor the temperature of the petroleum. It started at 193 and now we're at 196. I hope it stabilizes a little bit. So this little pipe here, this little coil, it doesn't give us a lot of relief on the temperature. So I wonder if we added more, if it would. But again, I don't want to change this too much. I'm pretty happy with it. So we'll wait and see if we need to change the temperature even more. Yeah, if we change the temperature of the crude oil, that should help us with our issue. Dried surf and turf. Okay, we've got enough dried surf and turf. We're just hanging out inside the rocket right now. We aren't going to be doing too much in here now that we ran out of plastic, so... And I'm okay with that. We just have a couple more days and then we'll get that achievement. And that will be awesome. Take care of that one. They just drop slimes and I don't want to deal with slime. Slimes, not slimes, just slime in general. Okay. So none of this was done. It's not a very high priority. We'll leave that at that. Let's get these 3 things done and then I can reconnect the pipe. Wonderful. Yeah, the temperature keeps going up, but okay, we're almost there. The 200. And this, we're almost there on the pump. The pump's going to start pumping it up soon. Insufficient oxygen generation. What are you talking about? I'm not sure what they're talking about. That's alright. Okay. Let's finish this off. And then we need to move this steel as well. And that needs to be, again, another priority 9. 7, 7. Wow, this is a beautiful thing. Yeah, they have a lot of stuff to do. Alright, maybe we can go at super fast speed. It's looking really nice though. One of the other suggestions was to use a critter pickup. Ensures that prompt relocation of critters that exceed the amount set. Okay. So you choose which species are monitored. Here, let's just throw that right here. I've never used one of these before. This is a newer thing. So we'll do... No. We will do... Slickster larva, stone hatches, and let's see the Drecos. There we go. Perfect. Okay, what do we got? This get done? No, it did not. It's almost there. Alright, let's come back over here. Alright, so we're dropping the temperature of the crude oil a little bit. Not very much. This is just a few degrees Celsius. If we look over here, yeah, look at how fast that heat is. Crazy hot over there. So that's going to melt that entire area, which I'm okay with, frankly. Yeah, but we will need to use the anti-entropy thermal nullifier. I think that's the best way. Oh my gosh, look at all the plug slugs. There's so many. Let's hold the herd a little bit. Okay, these also need to be a 9. Yeah, that's not going to provide enough. 196 and 197. Okay. It's pretty good. Hasn't hit 200 yet. Oh, it has 198. Don't slow down. 196. 196. It's dropping. Interesting. Okay. It's still below 1,000 kilograms, which is fine. Okay, we do need to make some more steel and whatnot. This is not done yet. We should have plenty of igneous rock, to be honest. Let's see. Well, let's just add this to a list of things for them to do. And blueprints. We got another one! No way! Oh my gosh! We don't have to find it anymore! Oh my gosh, that's so exciting. Okay. Okay, before we print that, I will not forget this time. Okay. Where do we put you? We put you... Wait, let's do this. Let's look at their temperature. Like, what do they like? Comfort is -100 to 400. Oh my gosh. Wow. Okay. They have quite the area. They eat regolith, they eat dirt, they eat iron, and they give you... Okay. Interesting. Alright, so... They cannot burrow through refined metals. Makes sense. 2 full sets of lungs, allowing to hold its breath during long periods spent underground. Okay, that's really cool. I've never tamed one of these before, so this is going to be interesting. I think what we need to do, we need a metal tile. Doesn't matter what kind of metal. And then where are we going to put it is the real question, because we don't really have... You know, we could put it like right here. Yeah, why not? All right, so what we're going to do is we're going to take metal tile. This is going to be like, we need this done now. And then we want a ladder. Here, we won't get rid of that one. 1, 2. Okay, so we are going to put the shovel right here, and then we want a... Was it an automation? I don't remember. Where is it at? Utility? Refinement. Where is that thing at? I'm looking for the digger. The automatic digger. There's a robo miner. Okay. I think that they have a way of, like, whatever they eat. So we're probably going to need to put a couple of these here. Yeah, we don't want them to jump across. And then we need to turn it into... What is it? A area where... Let's go the opposite direction, actually. Give us more room away from these. So we need to create a room big enough. Shovel is not in here, I don't think. Not until you actually see it. And that's okay. So what we're gonna do is... Oh my gosh, who's suffocating? Oh no. Let's see. What is in... Empty. Okay, and then let's put none. It's a little bit of oxygen. How close are we? We have one more cycle of it. Oh my gosh. Hopefully that'll be enough. That's so scary. Do we get enough? Yes, it is working. Okay, cool. All right. Combat. Oh, that's why. All right, let's go back. All right, so what we're gonna do, put the shove bowl on here. And then when it eats, if it decides to try and do something it shouldn't, we will like drop a like a full tile of something, then the robo miner will just automatically mine it. At least that's the plan. So let's turn all this to a 9. Okay. Make sure we're doing okay. We definitely have oxygen now. Morale is at 26. We're almost there. We got a blueprint. Let's check it out. What do we got? Oh, some basic crimson pants. I mean, you can never go wrong with pants. Okay, and then what else are they doing over here? Did they make those? They did. These worked. Okay, who's trapped? It happened, didn't it? It sure did. 1, 2. Let's get all these done and then they can close it off. Okay, let's look at the temperatures. Temperature's pretty decent around the areas. Okay. Alright, what are we yellow alerting? Oh, that one. Yeah, we don't want anybody getting stuck. Perfect. And then we want a critter feeder. So if we go back to that, they eat regolith, they eat dirt, they eat iron, and that's it. Okay. Well, which one gives them the option to become the delectables? We'll have to see. Okay, perfect. 1, 2, 1, 2, 3. I don't think they can jump 2 tiles. Okay. Volpup. Print. Alright, now let's put the Volpup in here. Okay. Rankle. That's 1 step closer. And if we need regolith, we can always grab it from the other asteroid. Alright, somebody grab that shovel. Where is our wrangler? Okay, well, they do that. Can't plant that there because of that. And then let's turn the priority of this to a 9. Dig that up so we can get the seed back. All that'll be a 9. And then we'll have another Wheezewort. And then if we look at the temperature, yeah, it's pretty bad. Doing okay. How's this looking? Okay, we went down in temperature again. And is that because of the crude oil dropping in temperature? It might be 195.5. So we were really close to 198 on the petroleum temperature, and now we are lower than that. We're at 195. So this might be good. 71.2. Okay. Crude oil goes from here, 71.2, all the way right here to like almost 150. Yeah, 150 degrees Celsius for the crude oil. That's a pretty good jump. That's double. Wow. Okay. Looking good. Right, we got downtime. We got other stuff being done. Did we capture that? We did. Awesome. All right, so if we click on this, we won't know. Let's do iron ore. And then we're only gonna put 200 kilograms in there. Hopefully this is the right setup. Like I said, I've never done this before, so figuring it out as we go along is the way I'm trying this out. Okay, how's this? Okay, all the cold is coming over here. It's kind of meshing with the warm area. Okay, how are we doing up here? Morale is at 26. All right, let's go a little bit faster. Oh, another Paku. Paku. Remove. Alright. We're sleeping. Morale is still 26. Looks great. Alright, we haven't done this part yet because we haven't finished these 2 insulated tiles yet. What happened to those slicksters? Did we not? Well, we got this one that's just sitting here, but we got the achievement, everybody! Holy cow! You know, that's pretty difficult to do. Okay, we click the achievement, go down here, we got the morale high ground. Have the duplicants in 1 rocket survive in space for 10 cycles in a row with a morale of 25 or higher. So, again, the way we were able to complete this was we have 3 different rooms. Let's look at them. Mess hall, washroom, luxury barracks, right? And this configuration is not perfect. There are probably some major improvements that can be done to make it even better. There may be a way to get a recreation building in there to make this a great hall instead of a mess hall. I'm not entirely sure, but this got the job done. So what we are going to do is we're going to bring Ashkan back to base. Let's go here, change the destination. Let's go back home. Let's take this suit and, oh, you can't wear a worn Atmos suit. Never mind. All right, they're just gonna come back. And that'd be good. Hopefully they can finish this stuff off pretty quick. And then we can make this area nice and tidy for the slicksters, so they eat all of that carbon dioxide, the excess carbon dioxide that we have laying around. Perfect. Okay. Still coming in at 71.1. Let's look at the 71.5 and then 71.3. Okay. So the ambient temperature is changing the crude oil before it gets to the boiler, but it's not like a crazy amount of change in the pipes, temperature in the pipes. Okay, I think it is safe to pump if we go 675. Okay, now we are pumping some of the petroleum right into our reservoirs. Okay, did we finish this off? Did they finally get to it? No, they did not. All right. Yeah, we're gonna just do that because I'm tired of looking at this. I've been wanting this to be done this whole time, and, you know. No, we can't do that yet. Okay. But I can do this. Oh, the yodeling. Perfect. Okay, well, you guys have one more. What are you doing? Thank you. Oh, apparently we have one more. Oh, word. Just when you think you have everything done. Okay, we're going to put polluted water in this loop. Right? Oh. We are going to be... yeah, sending water in both directions. And then lastly, we will throw that there. So if we have polluted water, let's see, we can't go lower than negative 20 degrees. So this is going to be, we're just going to leave it at 0 degrees, right? And we don't need that extra pipe right there. Perfect. Critter starvation. Who's starving? And why are they starving? Yeah, they weren't starving. See? Top priority. That's right. Alright, so we look at the rocket. Everything's done in here. We got a bunch of databank researches. Let's see, where are we researching right now? Okay, so we're waiting on the yellow research, which is the radiation. So that's getting done every single time that it sends rad bolts. But it's only doing 50 at a time, right? So it's actually quite a bit in here. 762 rads per cycle. That's quite a bit, to be honest. Okay, let's slow it down for a minute. Let's look around and see. Again, it's pretty good. It's lowering the temperature even more, which is great. Wow, I'm like so happy that this worked out. So we're gonna have a bunch of petroleum coming in here. We're probably gonna need more reservoirs, to be honest. Yeah, look at that. Wonderful. Let's just throw it as a 7. Yeah, we're gonna need to bring this probably all the way up to the top. So let's cut this first and have this send all this down. What I want to do here is remove all of the crude oil out of this pipe and then use the pipe to go all of the way to the top, right? Because we're going to need to do a new rocket platform and everything. That one is going to be strictly used for probably scouting, maybe drilling. We'll see. We'll see what we can do. And then I want to send out rovers too. I want to send out a rover to an asteroid, get that ready, prepped for a duplicate adventure of some kind. And then we also want to come back over here and finish this one off as well. Okay, now put a Weezwort here. And then turn this to a priority of 9. Because this stuff is hot. Look at that. It's negative 36, and it's like, yeah, not anywhere near that over here. It might be good to put 2 more on each side, but we'll see how it goes. Pretty excited on how the research has turned out and how everything is going. I feel like we're doing a lot of stuff at the same time. Okay, that should be a vacuum. It is, so we're not transferring heat between the two. Unless that water gets too hot and then evaporates, which I don't think it will, because it's only coming out at 150 degrees Celsius, and then we aren't even sending it all the time because these pipes are full. Let's see. Haven't gotten to this yet, or this. Yellow alert, insulated tile. Yeah, why is that taking so long? Okay, thank you. All right, and then this is 8 degrees. We almost have a lot of this water gone, right? Like most of it is. There's slime right there. Interesting. There's a 11.1 tons of slime right there. Oh my gosh. That's a lot of slime. Okay, the plumbing for this one. Yeah, all we're gonna do is just add this here. Let's move a little bit faster, right? Okay, so these are here now. And when they come out, it's 78.3, 73.9. So about 5 degrees. Just about. Right? That's pretty good. That's actually pretty good. Just for kicks, I'm gonna put 2 more here to make it even colder. They aren't gonna like the radiation, but that's okay. Okay, so we stopped bringing oil. Oh wait, no. Why did I do that? Okay. And then we cut the pipe here. Don't need to do anything there. Perfect. Yeah, that petroleum got way too hot pretty fast without the loop. Oh yeah, immediately changing the temperature, which is great. So the only reason these got up to 200 is because we had a little bit of a piping change. But now the petroleum is getting even lower. Wow, fantastic. Yeah, I see what everybody meant by these do not like to be stopped, and this is why. So let's see, power. I think I saw a petroleum generator. What does that take besides the petroleum? It gives us polluted water and carbon dioxide. Okay. Now, does the carbon dioxide... I'm just going to put it here for a second. Does it have gas pipe. No, it just generates it in the vicinity. Got it. Okay. Cool. Because if this continues, we are going to have so much petroleum at some point that we may need to start using it for multiple things. And I don't want it just to be sitting in here in these reservoirs, right? We want them to do something. We want them to go somewhere. Have a use for it. Yeah. All right. So that's a 7. Perfect. How is this? Is this done? No, it's not. This needs to be a 9. No, this needs to be a 9. Yeah. I want to get this polluted water in the system so that this can start running. Let's see. How much coal do we have? I mean, we should have a ton from... Oh my gosh. If I could say, oh my god, just like, oh, what's his name? Jeff Goldblum, I totally would. Just picture it in your head and you'll know what I'm talking about. Alright, so let's get that done. Duplicants, let's go. Whoosh. Oh, we have another blueprint. What do we got? What do we got? What do we got? We have... Ooh, La Belle Meep. Alright, let's look at the supply closet really quick. I'm just gonna look at our artwork. Oh, we did have that one already, but let's recycle it. Yeah? Recycle. We have 4,900. Oh my gosh. That is great. I love it. I'm gonna put a vote up. Everybody's gonna need to vote on which one they want. I'm gonna pick up like 3 of these landscape canvases and then they can tell me which one they want. Yeah. That's gonna be it right there. What is this? A wooden trophy? Oh my gosh. Those are from the DLC. Alright, enough of that. Sorry, I didn't mean to put that on there. Okay, that is almost done. We can throw the polluted water in this loop and start making what we want. Perfect. All right. And then we are going to cut this pipe just so it goes in. It's green. Gonna go over and over and over. Oh no. Whoopsie. Well. See, this is where the cut tool is clutch. We ready for this? You go cut that out. And then what we do is we go over, we cut this, and then we go back here. And it should go in the loop again. Then it's also going to... It should not be going in the loop anymore. I mean, not in the loop. It shouldn't be going up above anymore. It is going above. That's why. Okay. I was wondering why it was doing that. Perfect. Okay. So as you can see, when you make a mistake like that and forget to remove the pipes like you're supposed to, you can fix them when they are connected with the cut tool. Right, and then this is going to get very hot temperature. Okay. Now, we go like this. No, no. Here's what I'm gonna do. Okay. Should have done this to begin with. There we go. Yeah, and then we'll just cut it right there. Should have done that to begin with. So we're gonna fill this up, and it's just gonna be a buffer, just like we've done, similar to this area here for this reservoir. Same thing over here for this one. Same thing all the way up here. Should have remembered that. Wow, we almost have all of the polluted water out of this area. See, the filtered output is polluted water, and if it's not polluted water, it should drop over here. Okay. Wait. Okay, good. Priority 9, please. Let's take a look at the boiler. Looking good. Wow, I'm just freaking, yeah, going crazy that it worked. Jumping up and down in my head a bunch of times. Boing, boing, boing. Like, seriously, it's so exciting. All right, we've got some more stuff to do over here. We have oxygen, we've got those. Temperature, germs. Yeah, the radiation is killing all of the different stuff in there, or all of the slime lung on all of the slime, so I'm not too concerned about that. I'm just thinking on if we want to get this regolith and send it over or not. Let's see, do we have iron? We do have iron. How much iron do we have over here? Iron. A bunch. Okay, we can make, if we wanted to, we could make some things like a refinery and everything. Yeah, I think we're gonna do something like that soon. Copy settings, throw those there, grab you, uproot you. Yeah, change those to a 9, 9, 9. Okay, let's go back. Looks good. How's our fertilizer looking? Fertilizer's at 10 tons. Okay. How about dirt? Dirt. 251.2 tons. At cycle 723. That's pretty good, I think. Okay, our temperature is evening out at about 194, 95 degrees right now. Okay, so that's pretty good. Let's look at rocketry. How much is a platform? 800. Okay. Well. Yeah. This might have to happen. We might need to just mine all that up. Yep. And then I'm going to build another one right next to it. Yeah, then what we're going to do is have that secondary pipe go all the way up there with petroleum. Yeah, that's probably the best bet. All this is a 9, but they can they not reach it? I don't know if they can. Let's deconstruct that. They should be able to reach once that's deconstructed. Yeah. It's like they have a bunch of other stuff to do or something. Buildings. There we go. Nice. Temperature. It's really hot down here now, but Again, I'm so excited. So excited. All right. Let's stop looking at that. It's going to get boring. Wait, let's look at our shovel. How we doing? How long do we have until... About 1 cycle. Okay. 1 cycle and we'll have an adult. I think we may need to go over 1. Right, this is only buildings, right? It is, okay. So the reason that I'm saying that is I want a grooming station on there as well. And that's the only way I think that that will work. Is if we get 1 extra metal tile right here so they can't jump on the wall. Rude. Okay. So we've got mealwood, meal lice. We're making lice loaf. We're not making lice loaf. Oh no, we're making pickled meal. And barbecue, okay. Yeah, we also need to do something like, let's see, do we have it? Utilities, is it under base? Yeah, it is. Automatic dispenser. Yeah, we definitely need to do that. Where though? Where do we put the base storage? You know what, we put it kind of like in the middle, like right here. No, don't put it like here, because there's a bunch of polluted oxygen. You know what, it should be fine. And then we do dispenser. Oh. We need them to have something to do, so that is what is going to happen. Okay, they're starting to catch up. Fantastic. All right, so we want a plumbing, we want a liquid pump here. Oh, they got all this done, but they need to open that to get all the water out. And they can't reach that, really? There we go. It's gonna bother me. Look at all this petroleum, oh my gosh. It's not pumping fast enough. We may need to do something about that sooner. Yeah, I think that's what we're going to do. I think we're going to, let's see, what do we have? Do we have anything in the ventilation? We don't, that's all that. Okay, so we're busy here, busy here, busy here. This is kind of already set up, but we will get stuck because there's polluted water flowing right in. Okay. Now that that's done. Okay. I'm not getting distracted. Alright, now I'll go in. Okay, so now this should just keep going over and over and over and over. Right? Yeah. Look at that. Beautiful. This temperature of the water is going to take some time to get really hot, but not concerned one bit. That looks great. Thank you for all the help, everybody. I really appreciate all the suggestions and all the help that was been provided. It probably would look better if this automation wire was over and up, but you know what? I'm not going back in here. At least the thermosensor's in the correct position, right? Okay, what else do we have going on? Are we doing research? Okay, we've got 49 rad bolts. Okay, so there's 370. That's gonna take a lot of time. Take a lot of time. So if you look, that one's 370, that one's 370, that one's 370. Yeah, we have a lot of research to do still. Actually, let's change it to this one since we're almost done. Get that whole row done and then move on to the next. Fantastic. All right, so trying to decide what the best course of action here is. Do we move directly into the petroleum generators? I think we do, because then we can use that power, that pump the liquid all the way up here. And we're not using the natural gas generators, so we may change the way this is set up. Yeah, I think we will. Let's just do it now before I get too caught up in what we're doing. And then what we're gonna do is make this longer, and then we're going to put all of those here. 1, 2, 3. How is the hydrogen? Okay, we're burning through hydrogen pretty quickly. Going down and around and up and over and down again. Okay. So we need, there we go. And then we want the pipes to go here and here. And then we want the automation wire to go here. None of that is steel, right? No. Iron. Okay. And then what we are going to do is deconstruct this 1, 2, 3. And then this area is what we are going to use for the petroleum generators. Oh man, all that hydrogen is gonna float to the top. Oh well. Okay, so we're still below 195 degrees Celsius on the petroleum. So this worked pretty well. I'm super happy. And yeah, we're almost full on the reservoirs. We definitely need to start using those right away. We're gonna pause and go petroleum generator. Are they 4 tall? They are 4 tall. Okay, all right, we need to change and adjust. Let's get rid of all of this here. Get rid of those buildings, and then we'll move on in a moment from that. There we go. But we will slow it down right there, everyone. I think that this is a good point to stop. We've accomplished quite a few things. We've got some research going. We've gotten another achievement, so we're well on our way to a full achievement completion. We just need to continue what we have going on, mainly the research, because there's still quite a bit to go through, right? We got 5, 6, 7, 8, 9, 10, 11 more things of research to do, and they are no small amount, as we can see here. 435, right? Coming up in the next episode, we are going to move to another rocket. So we're going to put one right here, make it out of iron. I'm just going to throw it there and they'll build that. And then the next step is to change that rocket type to a engine. I don't want to change this one because I want a telescope in this next coming rocket, and then this one is going to be, and maybe even some sort of material gathering and storage. And I want to leave this alone so we can keep getting research up there. So that's kind of my thought. Thank you for watching, everyone. Please let me know if you have any comments, questions, suggestions in the comments below. I always try to read them to my best ability when I have the opportunity to. And that's it, folks. We'll see you in the future episode. Have a wonderful rest of your day.